Hi, beautiful Biz Freedom School. So Amy and I are here today to talk to you about sharing doTERRA essential oils. So this is called being a sharer, and it's about sharing our love and our belief and the results that we've witnessed and had from these beautiful essential oils. And if you're like anything like Amy and myself, we just could not help but to share this. So before we dive in, we would love you to grab an oil that you're resonating with at the moment for focus or anything that just lifts you up and focus you. And at the same time, you may want to grab pen and paper if you want to make some notes. So take your oil, either smell it straight from the bottle if you've got a roll it around, place the oil, and just take a second just to come into this beautiful space. I'm using bergamot. What have you got in?
Jasmine.
Ooh, I got that birthday from Ben this year. Really beautiful. I've got bergamot. Yum yum. So we're going to dive straight in because we don't want to make this too long. I'm going to share my screen. Just takes a second. So I'm just going to check. Can you see the screen, Aim?
Yes. Yeah.
So we're going to be running through the build guide. Now the build guide, we have linked up the build guide in the Biz Freedom School group in Facebook, but you can also go through the doTERRA website and find it. You can also order them through your LRP, and you can actually get the paper copy. So here we go. So doTERRA, build business overview, but we're going to go through this because I find that this is the best one to learn about the business and about sharing the doTERRA. We'll talk about financial freedom. I'm going to tell you a quick little story. So there was a man who hauled buckets of water for a living. Every day he hauled water from the nearest source to his village miles away. If he wanted to make more money, he would simply work longer hauling buckets. After many years, he grew weary of hauling buckets. Then inspiration came. If he used his time to build a pipeline, eventually he could be free from hauling buckets. So he labored diligently for a few years to build his pipeline. The day he turned on the spigot, everything changed. He successfully created an unlimited supply of water and improved lifestyle for the villagers and himself, resulting in an abundant financial pipeline. So this is what we're doing, and it dives in later in here asking, you know, at what point are we in? What are we doing? Are we hauling buckets? Are we giving time for the money? So many people spend their lives trading hours for dollars and lack of fulfillment or sense of purpose. With doTERRA, anyone can choose to create time, energy, and financial freedom through building a lasting residual income. So this is what we are all about as well in Freedom School, is creating that freedom. So where are you now? Are you hauling buckets, trading time for hours? Are you limited on how much you earn? Are you building others' dreams? So you're working hard for somebody else's company, which is great, but there are other ways. So building a residual income and building a team like we're doing and is going to be true lasting residual income. There's absolutely no limits on where you want to go. So you can go as far as you want to go, or you can do it alongside what you're doing. It's the freedom to choose and So I'm very, very much, time freedom's high on my list. I don't know if it is for you, Aim, as well. I know it is, isn't it? Time freedom. And, using this to go towards our dream. So this was a really, really it's a big drive. So why doTERRA? Because this is what we are falling in love with and using and building our dreams with. So doTERRA was founded in 2008, and their mission was to bring the highest quality essential oils to the world. So they produce essential oils. They are therapeutic grade essential oils. They are nature's magic. So they are tested and trusted. They have their own in-house testing, which is certified pure therapeutic grade here. They also have out-of-house testing, which is amazing. The retention rate for doTERRA is 65%. I actually think that's higher now. I think I've heard that that's higher now. So people don't just come, use the oil, and then move on. It becomes complete part of their lifestyle and the way they're living and looking after their family and friends. And so yes. And they have the most amazing business opportunity, which we are kind of touching the surface of today, being Sharer. So doTERRA's growth. doTERRA have grown and grown over the years. It's owned by 7 amazing people, each with their own strengths. We haven't met them, have we, Amy? But we've seen at convention, we've seen some of them at afar, and they're just amazing, down to earth, caring people, aren't they? It was very inspiring. Also with doTERRA, one of their main missions, as well as producing the pure essential oils, is to change the world. So they do a lot for the world. They have charities. Their main non-profit charity is called Healing Hands, and that's an umbrella over a lot of other tiny individual charities that they run, which is amazing, which you can dive into and have a look. And the other the big value and mission of theirs is co-impact sourcing. So we can go and we'll link up some other videos about co-impact sourcing, but it's about looking after the farmers, the harvesters, from actually harvesting, growing, then picking, and then moving on to the distillers, and then moving along how they get bottled, and then come to us. And once they come to us, we are then, this is how doTERRA sell their essential oils. It's not off a shelf, it's from person to person, so that we can truly, truly help, connect with each other, learn, teach, and love these oils. This is how this model is built, so that we can all help and learn. So you're not buying the essential oils and they're sitting on your shelf. You are using them. You are buying the specific essential oils to help you with what you're working on at the moment, and with your family's health. So that is their mission, to look after people from the start all the way through on their journey with the essential oils. And this, again, this to me and Amy is a massive, massive kind of value to us and to them. So the possibilities with doTERRA, like we were saying before, are you can go as far as you want to go. But because we're talking about sharing today, I'm going to just go past this little bit and come to this page. So this is the different ways within doTERRA you can get paid. So we're going to very quickly have a little overview over here. So I'm going to come down to the bottom. So at the bottom here, when you're sharing essential oils, this is probably one of the main things where you will earn your money. So this is called Start. So when somebody joins us with doTERRA, for the first 60 days, you will receive 20% of whatever they buy. And then this works down as well. So the person that enrolled you will then get 10%, and then the person above them will get 5%. This will become more clear as you dive in a little bit more. Another way of earning is what we call the power of 3. So the more you share, this will just automatically come into place. And then we have uni-level bonuses. This is when your little team or your community is growing. You then start to get a percentage of everything that they are spending or using. And then the last one is leadership bonuses, which we don't need to go into today. The other way of money is through retail, but this is something that we don't recommend because we don't want people to buy retail. We want them to join us and buy the best way, which is wholesale. And this is when you would start to get the fast start. So don't let any of this confuse you. When I first looked at it, it just kind of bowled me over. But it's just showing that there are different ways for you to earn the money. I don't know if you want to add anything to that, Amy.
No, I think that the way you've described it and the way it's set out here in the build guide is great, and you can just keep going back and having a look at it. And I remember, like you said, I was like, oh wow, there's lots here, and I just kept going back and looking at it and working it out, and it's all so exciting to look at. So yeah, enjoy looking at that.
So changing lives. So it is about us basically changing people's lives. So what would make the biggest impact in your life? So this is something that you can, after this call, you can go away, sit down and have a little think about. You know, is it to earn more money, time freedom, work smarter? And then that allows you to do what you love. If all of these tips, or even just some of them, then this is just a really beautiful place to start with us, with doTERRA, and sharing the oils that you've been loving and using. So again, this is kind of having a little look at the different stages of doTERRA. So generally a sharer, you will be around here. If you are sharing, you are doing it alongside another business, and you're just wanting to do it, dip your toe and things, this is sharer. So this is where you can do, you don't even have to do 3 to 5 hours a week at all, because that's what we are here for. So this is more if you're, I suppose, building and you want to do 3 to 5 hours. If you want to share and you're doing it with our community as such, we help you to do that, which I'm going to explain when we get a little bit lower. But there is no limit to what you want to do with doTERRA. So you can build. You can build as much as you want to do. You can replace your income. So success is simple. So this will make more sense now about what I was saying, that we will help you. So there are simple steps to sharing doTERRA. So the first one here is prepare. And this is what you will be doing now. Prepare is basically loving your oil, using your oils. It's kind of learning the oils. You don't have to sit with a book. You can be intuitive. You can get up in the morning and just think, oh, you know what, I'm drawn to this feeling. Pick that oil out, and then if you've got a book, then read about it. Make some notes if you want to. You don't have to do that. But this is preparation. Preparation is learning and diving into the oils and how you're using them. You know, if your little one's got tummy ache or you have, which oil would you use? This is the preparation. Inviting is the sharing bit. And you will find that it's like myself and Amy. We didn't go looking for a business at all. We were so busy in our lives anyway. I think the thought of doing anything else, I know for myself, no. But I just needed to share the amazing results that I was having from these oils and what a difference and impact that they were having on my life in loads of different areas. So the inviting bit can just come very, very naturally. It doesn't have to be that you're physically saying to somebody, look at these oils. It can just be naturally coming into conversation, which you're probably already doing anyway. It's a natural thing that just happens. And then presenting. So this is where, as a community, that we can help you, and Amy and myself can help you and our team. So you'll probably know that we have the Freedom School other page, so the customer page, which is where that you would invite. So this is the kind of the inviting. You could invite people who are interested in oils or this way of lifestyle to come, and this is where we will support them. The presenting is where we can teach them a class. So there are weekly classes going on that you can invite them to. And this is at the point when we say, let us know that you've invited Susan to the class, and we will know if they want to join, if they want to enroll and purchase the essential oils, that they are your enrollment. And this is when, if you remember that little bit we were looking at with the people coming down, that we will then start to place them under you. And this is your pipeline starting to grow. This is your financial freedom starting to grow. So that is the presenting. The sharing is the enrolling. So this is what I was saying. When you need to tell us that you've asked Susan to come and join us, or Susan's asked, and then we can enroll them. And then this is when we start to teach and support them. So you may want to get very involved, and you will, if they're your really good friend, then you will be teaching. They will be asking, oh, you know, what oils did you get your little one to sleep? Or it will just beautifully flow so naturally. And this is part of the community as well, sharing, teaching and supporting. And this is what's so beautiful about what we're building, because it makes it simple and easy for you because of our Freedom School community. So there are other parts of doTERRA offers so much information for you to dive in. So there are other guides here that you, if you feel that you want to look, we've got them all in BizSchool, so you can go and look, or you can just Google them or go through. They're really beautiful if you want to dive in. And this is a really nice place to start. So making your names list. Once you get going, it's really, really good. So this is making a list of lives that you feel that you could change, or people who you feel, you know, would love these oils. Somebody who's suffering with, at the moment it's spring, so they may be suffering with allergies, hay fever. So we know that, you know, lemon and peppermint and lavender are amazing. You might want to pop them a note saying, do you want me to send you a sample? I've got this thing that's really helped me. Do you want to give it a go? So this is your names list. And there's other videos in Freedom School as well that are going to help you to learn how to, you know, contact people. So doTERRA, bringing hope, healing hearts, raising leaders, living dreams. It really is really, really beautiful. So I want to go and just very, very quickly, I'm going to stop the share here. And I want to quickly answer some questions, or Amy and I will answer some questions that we've been asked. So I know we've been through that guide, but people have asked, what do I actually need to do to share? If I have got a full-time job, but I'm loving the oils I want to share, what do I need to do? So the first things really you need to do are to be using the oils, to have them in your life, and like we were saying, learn. So have them in your life, making notes, be a student of the oils. The second thing you would need to do is to upgrade from a customer, a wholesale customer, to a wellness advocate. Before you do this, you need to speak to the person that enrolled you, that joined you into doTERRA, because they might want to move you in their organisation to make things flow better for you so they can help you more. So you need to speak to your enroller about becoming a wholesale advocate. Sorry, a wellness advocate. You will want to do this when you're ready to enroll people. Also, you will need to place, if you're ready to the income to start coming in, you will need to place a 100-point order a month. This I find really easy because as a family we take the supplements. I'm always buying a cleaning product, toothpastes. It's so easy to get to that 100. And you will just need to be naturally sharing, naturally just chatting about it, naturally sharing. I don't know any other words. But it will just come. I've just got some notes, so I was just checking. The other thing is sampling. So that's one thing that we didn't mention is sampling. So this is something that you can do. I love sampling. I love getting my little pots out, chatting to people, telling them what's really going to help. So either you can do that or we are more than happy to sample them. Just depends how much time you've got, but that's what we're here for. And I think that's it really. Oh, and then sharing and then asking your friends or people that are interested to come to a class. Join Freedom School. And then we look after them as a community. That's what it's about. Learning, sharing, bringing them into the community, and then we can support them. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. And really beautiful. And it goes back to the, we're not hauling buckets, we're building this beautiful team. I don't know if you want to add anything, Amy. I think when you sit back and listen, you may have heard that I've missed anything, or if you want to add, or...
Oh, I think it's great. I think it's really, you kept it really clear, and you'll know if you want to share the oils, that you'll just know. It'll be very clear to you if you want to share them, and you'll know in your heart that you just can't stop thinking, oh, I'd love to help so and so with their sleep, or so and so with their anxiety, and you'll know in your heart. And we're here to guide you and support you to get going on that journey, and be rewarded for it with, when you start seeing a bit of money coming in and your oil's getting paid for, it's really exciting and rewarding. So yeah, great little sesh there.
I was just thinking as well, you'll find that people start to come and ask you as well. So before I was sharing or doing the business, I didn't actually realise I was sharing, but I was. And people were coming to me and asking me or sending me a little message. It just happens so naturally, doesn't it? And then you're like, oh, this is nice. Yes, like you were saying, your oils are paid, and then beautiful. Any questions, please comment below this video and we can get back to you. We can help you. If you need directing anyway, just let us know and we can help you and set you off.
Amazing. Thanks, Sarah.
Okay. Thanks so much, everybody, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.